What is up, everybody? It is No One Shall card back to you with another Star Trek Fleet Command video. Today, we're going to start talking about Discovery Arc 4. Currently, when this video rolls out, it is during maintenance. So this video is recorded a day ahead of time, so I can get the necessary information together for you guys and pass on. Remember, this is all stuff that is sent to me. These are videos. That's all this is, because some of these videos have like a lot of resources at the top. And as you can see up top, up there, I don't have those resources. But we shall get into this, and let's start with the new officers, and from that point we will go from there, and we'll talk about the new officers, the new ship, some of the new currencies that are in the game, and I'm going to try to give you just about information as much as I possibly can that I've been given to pass on to you guys, so when you guys start the Arc 4, you guys are prepared for it. Alright, let's go to my desktop. Boom. So, we're on my desktop, and we're going to look at our first set of officers. So, as you can see, before it jump cuts me, as you see, we have three new officers: Emperor Giorgio, Captain Tilly, aka Captain Killy, and Lorca. So there's two videos, so Lorca's gonna be a separate one. So as we see, we have Captain Giorgio from the Terran Empire, which we're going to the Mirror Universe. So her first ability, her captain maneuver is international. Oh, I can't even say that word. I'll just leave it as attack, because 50-cent words, no one doesn't do good on, and you saw I struggled. But anyways, when attacking a player during the takeover, Emperor Giorgio decreases the defense of all officers on the opponent's ship by 100%. Decreased defense may lead to decreased opponent's mitigation. It may lead to... It's a little weird one. So when she's on a node, she has a 100% chance, or she takes 100%. Okay, that's kind of cool. If it's territory capture related, so we'll go from there. And her next ability is going to be bombardment. So bombardment, when attacking a player on a capture node, at the start of each round, Emperor Giorgio increases the number of shots of each weapon by 0.17 cumulative. Weapon shots are rounded to the nearest whole number. So about, okay, that makes sense. So it increases the amount you shoot per round. It's kind of like the Tribune, kind of, but just for capture nodes. She's a one-trick pony officer, as we can see. So she could have been a sadistic PvP person, but they just made her related to territory captures. Okay. So now we go into Captain Tilly, aka Captain Killy, if you guys know Discovery. So her first captain ability is Ruthlessness. And as we load it up, so when attacking a capture node at the start of each round, as long as the opponent has a hull breach, Captain Tilly increases the armor piercing, shield piercing, and accuracy by 50% of the total defense of all officers, cumulative. Okay, cool. Another territory capture related officer, which is more outside the box of that one. But let's get into Sadistic. Sadistic, at the start of each round, if your opponent has hull breach, Captain Tilly increases the armor, shield, deflection, dodge by 50% total health of officers on the ship, cumulative. Okay, cool. That's, at least she's not a pure territory capture one. Now we get into Lorca. So Lorca. So his ability is manipulation and quick thinking. Manipulation. At the start of each round, if the opponent has hull breach, Lorca's decreases the opponent's weapon damage by 100%. Cool. And then his officer ability. Let's get into it. And that is quick thinking. At the beginning of each round, Lorca has a 50% chance of dealing a hull breach to your opponent's ship by 2 rounds. Okay, he's going to be Giorgio of the Interceptors. Kind of cool. And let's look at their cards. So, straight at Elcars. So, Emperor Giorgio. As you guys can see, these new officers require indie credits. And so, her ability scales from 17 at Tier 1, Tier 2, 25, Tier 3, 34, Tier 4, 40%, and Tier 5, 50%. So, her max of hers is 50%. Remember, she is a pure territory capture one. So we get to the next one. So let's see if I can scroll to the next one. Nope. Let me pull the next one up, and let's get a little zoom. So we have Tilly. So as you see, more independent credits, but her value for a secondary is going to be interesting. 15% at Tier 1, or 50% at Tier 1, 60% at Tier 2, 70% at Tier 3, 40 or 80% at Tier 4, and 100% at Tier 5. So at least she's going to be useful outside of territory capture, which I'm cool with that. And Lorca, the epic one. This guy I'm looking forward to. So as you can see down here, and we go down here. So as you see, his ability scales from a tier 1 1%, or 50%, tier 2, 60%, tier 3, 70%, tier 4, 75%, and tier 5, 80%. And of course, independent credits, even though he is technically a Federation officer. I don't know why they just didn't leave him at Federation. We already have too much independent credits in this game. That is the base what we're looking at. And next, we're going to get into the ship. We're going to get into the ship, watch a quick video of the start. So as you see, we have the sarcophagus. The sarcophagus is the ship from Discovery, which was we already have in game for the armadas, but this is a one-trick pony ship, maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't seen it in battle, but at first, I'm gonna tell you guys, it is gonna be locked behind a paywall. It is gonna be a significant paywall. I won't put it out there just yet. I'll let you guys see what it is when it comes out, but it is a one-trick pony ship from what I'm looking at. So, as you see, when fighting on a TC node during takeover, weapon damage increases by 86,000%. 86,000% at base level. This thing is going to be a monster on nodes. If it's got a node, if you see one going toward a node, you have to snipe it before it gets there. If not, it's going to be hard to remove. So, if you see it, snipe it. If you're trying to bring one in, use your discovery. Bring your discovery to that node and pull it in. As you see at the beginning of the round, the base build is 1000 G3 common ore and 250 G3 common crystal. It's 1.4 million trit and 82k in dill. If I remember right, it starts at ops 30 to build it. And it is a beautiful ship. Don't get me wrong, it is very beautiful, but it is very slow, very lumbering. It is not the quickest ship in the game. And as you saw from my beginning, here's the ship. It is so big on the screen, it doesn't fit on the ship view screen. What it gets me is the ship in the movies, TV show, it had the dead bodies of Klingons on it, and this one doesn't. It was just a thought I was going to throw out there. So with this ship, the information that we're getting from it is to repair it, it's going to cost you an item called Baconite. I'll pull it up. Let me see if I can find it quick. So let me go grab my currencies. Let's see. Is this it? Nope, that's the one. Not that one. All right, let me pull this image on screen. As you can see right here, it is called Baconite. And you can find that Ops 30 at about 22... Wait, I think it's... I have a whole write-up on this. I think you can produce 2200, 22k every time you're able to do it. And it requires raw isogen to do it. If your ship gets blown up and you're out of Baconite, then you're going to have it sitting in your dock for however time the refine time is about 22 hours to do it. The stuff that comes out, sorry, I'm going to stop the screen, but I'm looking at my notes. There's going to be, you don't see duranium. Duranium's right here. So, upgrade for the ship starts at tier 3. So, you're starting to need duranium after tier 3. It is a service required per generator cores, which is going to be a service you can activate in your systems. And then to get, it has a level gating system. And it requires certain levels to actually get into it. It requires an item called the Black Fleet Memorial. As you can see right here, in the center is Black Fleet Memorial. And it gives you... So, a Black Fleet Memorial gets you to tier 3, which is Ops 34, the gated at. Once you're 34, you can go from tier 3 to tier 7. And to get anything past tier 7, you need another Black Fleet Memorial to get it to go to tier 9, which is Ops 37 is where that gate is. And then once you can stop at tier 9, you'll need another one at Ops 41 to get the final tier. This ship is a 12 tier ship. This ship goes for 12 tiers. Those are the 3 that you need. And if we go to back to the ship information, so let's see. So here's some build looks. So it is a mighty slow ship, as you guys can see. And we go to the next frame. So here's some information. We go down to the bottom. Wow, that didn't really show. So if you look at the bottom of this one, down the left side, it shows its impulse speed is slow. It is a slow lumbering beast. Its warp range at tier 2 is 34. It does go up as you tier. From what I read, I think it's warp 100 it maxes out. It is kind of a G3, G4 hybrid, because at one point when you hit 41 and you unlock that part of it, it starts to require G4 materials. Let's see what else we can go over in this. So there's just the level information for tier 1. To get out of tier 1, it needs you 1.4 million trite, 82k into lithium, 250 G3 common crystal, 1000 G3 common ore. So tier 1 is going to be easy to get out of with it once you get it, whenever that may be. Remember I said it is locked behind a paywall. Tier 2 is going to cost you 9 million trit, 274,000 dilithium, 400 common crystal, 80 common crystal, uncommon crystal, 1600 common ore, 280 uncommon ore, and 710 G3 battleship parts. Tier 3 is the picture we have. Tier 3. To get it to tier 3, you need the uncommon black fleet memorial. Like I mentioned, you have to be ops 34 to get it up. And after that, to get it to tier 4, you need about 13 million trit, 4,000 dilithium. Let's zoom in a little bit. 650 common crystal, 120 uncommon crystal, 2,500 common ore, 460 uncommon ore, and 1,160 battleship parts, G3. And let's see what else information we have. 46. Well, we won't go over that. You guys will be able to look through that information when it all pours out. So let's go look into some of the new services that they're offering. So we double click, we bring it up. So they have services now to get the particles that you need to be able to do it on a daily. As you see, the search particle costs 100k. So it depends on what zone pops them up, but they'll be starting to be more prevalent. It'll be through your territory capture research. Yeah, that'll be used for territory capture research. As you see, we have the quantum generator, which is going to be for the quantum particle, which costs 10k progenitor, the triangles, diodes, I think they are, and 200k isogen G2. And then, as you can see, this one is a weird one. Let's go, where's it? So as you see in your refine tab now, or your territory capture tab, you'll have all of them there. Even the Metreon particles, which I haven't seen yet. So we have that into that. And then let's see what else we got. I think that's about it for the information that I have currently on screen. And this ship is going to be one of those ones that the higher level players that spend money are going to have right away. What I've been told, after the first month, it's going to take you to get it free to play 1, 2, 3 to 4 months to get the 3 method. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but there's going to be some strategies you're going to have to come up with to stop these ships from getting on the nodes, because once they're on the nodes, they're going to be hard to get off the nodes. I don't know what else to say about this one, but I'm presenting you the information I have. This is all information that is beforehand, so when it goes live, we'll see what exactly happens, and we'll see and figure out what we're going to do next and how we're going to proceed upon our playstyle with this new ship. It might not be a one-trick pony, because it does get pretty big at certain levels and increments in the game, but we'll see when it comes out. Alright guys, remember to hit the like, the subscribe button, the bell notification down below. Remember to go join my Discord in the description down below. Go join it, become awesome. Below that is a donation link. If you guys want to help donate, go down there, click the button, and hit the donate button. But if you want to help support the channel on a monthly basis, a recurring basis, there is a join button down below. You click that join button, you become a member for 2, 5, 10, or 20 bucks a month, and it helps me out. And you help the channel out. If you have ad blocker or whatever it is, it'll help the channel out. 2 bucks a month, no harm in that. Help me out, guys. And if you do become a member, remember to attach it to your Discord, your YouTube, so you can get the membership role in my Discord. You get a pretty green link, pretty green frame in the Discord, and there's a special room for you guys. Alright guys, it is No One Shall signing out. Peace out, have a wonderful day, and we'll figure out what happens next.